Good Friday morning. You might notice Carson and I look sharp today, but not as sharp as the brand new knife shop here in Bloomington.
Good Friday morning. It's February 21st, and here's what's up this week. There's a class at IU that helps students and Bloomington residents prepare to help their community in an impactful way.
And we'll bring you all the latest Tinsel Town tea in today's Hollywood Minute.
Plus all the details on Shakira's recent hospitalization, a Hollywood showmance, and a collab between Nike and a popular shapewear brand. All that and more for Friday, February 21st, 2025. Hello and welcome to What's Up Weekly. I'm Carson Johnson.
And I'm Teegan Emerson.
Teegan, is it our fourth week, I think it is?
I think so.
How was your weekend?
It was good. I actually didn't really do anything. I did a movie marathon by myself. But that was fun. And then I went out to dinner with one of my friends. Easy chill weekend.
I love that. I didn't do much this weekend either. But we're about to break down the latest news, the entertainment news. So Teegan, take us away.
All right. Bloomington's first knife sharpening business just opened its doors. I sat down with the owner to hear all about his business. Take a look.
It started as an interesting hobby. But knife sharpening became much more when Brett Morse realized this could be a career.
So I started with knives and added garden tools in pretty quickly, and then I went to beauty and pet grooming shears.
Each tool is sharpened differently, which requires different training classes to learn the techniques.
Certain scissors, like a household scissor or a sewing scissor, I'm sharpening one edge per blade. Whereas a beauty shear or a pet grooming shear, something like this, it is hollow ground inside, so I have to work the inside and do the edge.
Don't think only professional chefs need their knives sharpened. At home, cooks also need to keep their equipment in good shape.
But a sharp knife is a safer tool than a dull knife because you're more likely to slip with a dull knife and injure yourself.
Morse can sharpen a knife blade in about 2 minutes with his belt sanders. The cost is $5 to $8. The Bloomington Sharp Shop storefront has its grand opening March 1st. Teegan Emerson with What's Up Weekly.
For more information, you can check out their website at bloomingtonsharpshop.com. They're open Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday right now, and then their full-time opening is going to be March 1st.
Well, coming up, billionaire Kim Kardashian and another brand have announced a collab. And her hips don't lie, but her health might. We'll tell you about a hospitalization of a global superstar.
And we've got this week's Hollywood Minute. Stay with us. Kim Kardashian is partnering with Nike for a new brand called Nike Skims. The collection is based on her popular shapewear line and will focus on female athletes. The move is a first for Nike, which hasn't partnered with an outside company before to create a new brand. It usually relies on acquisitions or apparel endorsements with popular athletes like Michael Jordan. The new brand will help Nike in the activewear category as it looks to compete against companies like Lululemon. The brand will roll out in the U.S. this spring online and at select retail locations. A global launch is planned for next year.
Shakira kicked off her latest world tour just days ago in Rio de Janeiro, but she was forced to cancel her own show in Peru on Sunday after being hospitalized for abdominal pain. She took to her Instagram to announce the cancellation, informing fans of her hospitalization due to an abdominal condition. She went on to assure concertgoers that her team was already working on a new show date. Shakira's world tour is expected to run through June, with her next stop being in her home country of Colombia. She is also set to travel to Chile, Argentina, Mexico, and the Dominican Republic before finishing off her tour in the U.S.
Cobra Kai co-stars Mary Mauser and Tanner Buchanan are closing one chapter and starting another one. The couple announced they are engaged the same day Netflix dropped the final episodes of the series. On the Karate Kid-inspired show, Mauser plays Samantha, the daughter to Ralph Macchio's OG Karate Kid, Daniel LaRusso. Buchanan portrays Bobby Keene, the son of William Zabka's Johnny Lawrence. The spin-off series has ended after 6 seasons. It takes place 34 years after the events of the original 1984 classic.
An Oscar-winning filmmaker takes on an iconic story, and 2 new documentaries highlight different aspects of Native American life.
Here's David Daniel with today's Hollywood Minute.
It's like it had this kind of this immersive, like, it just kind of grabbed you. And
Oppenheimer co-star Matt Damon is reuniting with Christopher Nolan on The Odyssey. Universal Pictures released this photo of Damon in the lead role of Odysseus. The star-studded cast also includes Robert Pattinson, Lupita Nyong'o, Anne Hathaway, Charlize Theron, Tom Holland, and Zendaya. The adaptation of Homer's classic tale is due in theaters in July of 2026.
They were reckless, and they destroyed our land. They did away with our fathers. They killed a lot of people in the form of genocide.
2 new documentaries focus on Native Americans. Trinity looks at the effects of the first nuclear tests on Navajo Nation and other nearby residents, with first-person accounts by witnesses, local miners, and those who just lived downwind of the blast.
By leaving, I got more experience and more education. I got to know these wonderful people in the world, the city of Philadelphia, but you're Lakota, you're Native, you still gotta come back.
Without Arrows tracks a Lakota family over 13 years, both their struggle to survive and the vibrancy of the culture they hope to pass on to future generations. Both films are available now on DVD and VOD platforms. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Hey, listen, I am particularly excited for that movie about the Odyssey because what a cast that was.
What a cast.
Oh my
That
gosh,
is crazy.
I'm so excited.
Crazy stacked cast. I love movies in general, so I tend to go see a movie at least like once a week, once a month, I hope. So hopefully I get to see that.
Work. Well, Tuesdays
Yeah.
are half priced at the AMC, so when any of these come out, if you want to go watch, then go ahead. But still ahead on What's Up Weekly, we'll bring you this week's trending topics. Sabrina Carpenter made a collab music video featuring a very famous country artist.
And SNL just celebrated their 50th anniversary. All that and more on the other side of the break.
Forward! For 12 years now, IU Outdoor Adventures Fundamentals of Search and Rescue class has been preparing students and community members to navigate the wilderness in their careers. John Summerlot, the Director of Emergency Management and Continuity for IU Public Safety, has been teaching the class since its conception.
For students that are taking the class, many times they are outdoor recreation or parks and rec, parks and tourism, and sometimes ecology students that are going to find themselves in the wilderness. I mean, this is work that they're going to be doing professionally.
Here is my subject's gate.
IU Police Department cadets have the option to take the course in order to properly prepare themselves to serve the IU community.
I think knowing that our campus and public safety is trained and experienced in responding to those emergencies and can quickly make a informed decision on what to do, probably builds a big trust in us, which is good.
Students of the course spend a limited time in a traditional classroom setting. Most of their class time is spent getting hands-on experience in the field. Hey, I bet you haven't seen many classrooms like this. This is the IU Research and Teaching Preserve, where the IU Outdoor Adventures Search and Rescue students are taught how to pick up on the most minute details in the area surrounding them. Hey, who knows, maybe they'll pick up the tracks I just made and follow me all the way back to the media school.
Keep in mind, you're searching your lane.
And it isn't just IU students who take the search and rescue class. Summerlot said it is common for first responders from across the state of Indiana to take the class as a means of becoming more proficient at their jobs.
And this gives us a pool of trained personnel that can respond and help out and give students an actual chance to give back to the community.
Welcome back. It's time for Trending Topics. Well, in celebration of her 2 Grammy wins, Sabrina Carpenter decided to thank her fans with the deluxe version of her album Short and Sweet. One of the most anticipated songs on the album was the Please 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 remix featuring Dolly Parton. Sabrina Carpenter is working late and Dolly Parton is working 9 to 5. There's been a lot of discourse surrounding this song in particular. It's been getting mixed reviews. However, many people are saying that Sabrina Carpenter is kind of like the young version of Dolly Parton. And honestly, I kind of see it. I saw a meme online and it was a picture of Sabrina and Dolly together and the caption was something like, Dolly Parton took the substance and Sabrina Carpenter came out. Overall, the fan reception of the song has been good. I love Sabrina, I love Dolly, and I love the Please 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 remix. And it's really charming considering like the adoration they have for one another. Have you listened to the song?
I listened to the song. Okay, don't hate me. I love Dolly Parton and I love Sabrina Carpenter. I think their collab would have been better on a different song. I feel like it just like they didn't mesh well in that particular song.
Yeah.
But don't hate me for saying it.
No, I hear you. I think that the notion of a collaboration between the two is more charming than the collaboration actually was. Also, Sabrina Carpenter clearly didn't re-record her vocals to match Dolly, which didn't help at all.
Yeah.
But again, two icons. I love them, and I love to see them.
I mean, it's an awesome thing to do. Even if it didn't work out, the execution, it was fine. I liked it. It was decent. It was okay.
Yes, completely.
All right. Well, this past Sunday night, Saturday Night Live celebrated 50 years of the show with an anniversary special with dozens of iconic celebrity appearances, including Sabrina Carpenter opening the show. Old cast members returned as well as past hosts recreating some of SNL's most famous sketches. Did you watch it?
I didn't. I hate to say it, but I've like seen clips on social media, and it looked really pretty good. I saw a clip of Chevy Chase throwing shade at the like Weekend Update anchors, and was not a fan of that. Chevy Chase is just like a crappy old man, but for the most part, I did enjoy it.
I really liked it. So I've always been like an SNL girl. I love watching it with my parents and stuff. And I know like all the classic sketches, like the Denise sketch where she has like the tiny hands and then like the Debbie Downer. And I liked it because they did like those sketches, but with like one of the main original person, but like different other people in it as well. So I thought it was cool because it was like so many celebrities recreating the iconic sketches. And Chevy Chase wasn't in it at all.
And there's a reason for that.
So that's great. That made it even better.
Yes, I was also glad to see Will Ferrell back because, in my opinion, he's the best thing that's come out of Saturday Night Live ever.
100%.
Yes, it was. I kind of want to go back and watch it. But anyway, still ahead on What's Up Weeklies, the viewers came to us with their relationship crises.
We've got the 411 coming up next.
Welcome back. Viewers wrote in with their dating dilemmas, and now we are here to answer them. So for the first question, I caught feelings for a hookup. Should I tell him or just keep hooking up with him to avoid ruining the vibe? I
think if you really like this person, go for it. I mean, I think there's like, it kind of sucks like because then you might, if you tell them how you feel and they don't feel the same way, then it will be over. But like, also, what if it's great and then you end up dating and falling in love and getting married? I think you always have to take the chance.
This exact situation has happened to me before, and I'm not exactly world famous for dealing with emotional things correctly. But what I would always do is just not tell them. I would like kind of drop hints and like maybe be like, hey, like, do you want to go get breakfast tomorrow morning or like something like that. But learn from my mistakes. I would tell the person.
Yeah, fair. I think so too. All right, the person I'm talking to never texted back, but they stay active on social media. What should I do? Go ahead.
They don't want you. It's not, no. I've also been in this situation before, but I've been in it enough times to know that it's not something that is worth your pursuit. If they are like, if they're prioritizing other people over you, why would you want to waste your time doing that? You know what I mean? I don't support this at all.
I agree. I think if they're not giving you the time, then forget them. I saw this tweet, I think it was a tweet the other day, that was like, why am I waiting for a 21-year-old man to send me a picture of his face every day?
Literally.
Like on Snapchat. And I'm like, that is so real. Like, you cannot like waste your time if they're not snapping you back. Who cares?
Yeah, and it's always like a 4 a.m, a blown out, like, are you up? Anyway, yeah, just not, no, don't do it.
Yeah, just get rid of it. Yeah. All right, that's what's up this week. Tune in next week for more local and entertainment news.
As always, be sure to follow us on social media. Follow us on Instagram at IUSTV Woo.
For What's Up Weekly, I'm Teegan Emerson.
And I'm Carson Johnson. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.